It was a quiet late afternoon. The sun was disappearing behind the mountains as a humble couple prepared their simple dinner. The warm smell of food filled the small house when suddenly they heard 3 soft knocks on the door. Confused, they opened it. Outside stood 3 elderly men. Exhausted, covered in dust, their clothes worn, and their faces marked by long travel. They looked tired, yet hopeful. The husband hesitated, but the wife, compassionate as always, whispered, "They're hungry, and even if our table is simple, there's always room for more. Please, come in." The old men smiled kindly, but one of them replied gently, "We are grateful, my dear, but we cannot enter together. You must choose only one of us." The couple exchanged confused looks. Then the elders introduced themselves. The first said, "I am Wealth. If you choose me, your home will never lack prosperity." The second continued, "I am Success. If I enter, I will bring opportunities, recognition, and achievement." And the third, with soft, deep eyes, stepped forward, "And I am Love. Wherever I dwell, there is peace, healing, and lasting joy." The 3 then said, "Go inside and decide. Only one of us may enter." Inside, the couple discussed the strange situation. The husband spoke first. "If we choose Wealth, we'll never struggle with money again. No more debts. No more worry." The wife shook her head gently. "Wealth can disappear. It can be stolen, lost, or destroyed." He thought again. Then Success. "It might give us stability, opportunities, maybe change our lives." But the wife fell silent for a moment. She looked around the small home, the simple table, the wedding photo, the fruits of their years together. Then she smiled softly. "Our house doesn't need gold or fame. What kept us together this far was love. And where there is love, everything else falls into place." The husband breathed deeply and agreed. She returned to the door and asked, "Which of you is Love? Please come into our home." The old man named Love rose with a warm smile. But to the couple's surprise, Wealth and Success also stood up. Confused, the wife said, "But you told us only one could enter." Wealth replied firmly, "If you had chosen either of us, Love would stay behind." Success nodded. "But where love goes, we follow." And Love added with a gentle voice, "For where there is love, there is abundance, growth, purpose, and life itself." Love heals old wounds, builds strong homes, opens doors, and brings everything you truly need. The couple stepped aside, and all 3 elders entered. As they sat at the table, the atmosphere changed. The air grew warm, peaceful, almost sacred. The elders shared stories of people who chose love first and watched prosperity, success, and blessings unfold naturally. The wife realized she'd let affection slip through routine. The husband understood he'd allowed stress to speak louder than tenderness. They learned that love is not just a feeling, it's daily care, presence, patience, and choice. The next morning, the couple awoke to dinner. The 3 announced they would leave at sunrise, but their blessing would remain in that home. Kay with a deep sense of peace, like something divine had passed through. And then they understood the real lesson. Seeking wealth or success isn't wrong, but when love enters first, the entire path aligns and nothing essential is ever missing. If this story moved you, hit like and follow Silent Twist for more stories like this.